we're gonna cook the king of steaks, the T-bone. And this steak can be a little challenging, and there's lots of ways to do it. But we're gonna try one simple way that is very popular across a lot of steakhouses. So we start with this beautiful T-bone, and you have the nice tenderloin piece here, you have your beautiful strip loin, and we are going to season this probably a lot more than what you would expect. And this is the key to get this steak where you want to go. And really, we're going to go with one core ingredient, and it's just kosher salt. And we're going to give a heavy dosing of this. And you have to remember that a lot of this salt that's applied is never going to make it to the end. It's going to come off, it's going to absorb, and you would be surprised on really how much you don't taste it. So we're going to get both sides, and we're going to give it a really healthy covering of that salt. And then we're going to let it rest for a few minutes and let it absorb that. And then we're going to get it onto a hot grill. And then we're going to pull it off once we get to probably about a rare doneness. And we're going to add it to a hot skillet with clarified butter and finish it off in the oven, sliced up, ready to serve after that. So we've got a nice sear going on our T-bone. And what we're going to do now is we're going to pull it off the grate, and we're going to cut the two pieces off of the bone and give them their slices, and then finish them in the butter, and then get them into that oven just to get a little bit more. So you just want to take your knife and follow it along that bone. So we're just going to cut it all the way along. The steak is hot, so I don't want to be necessarily touching it there. So we have the tenderloin out, and just one little cut there. There we go. So we're going to put our bone in there, and what we're going to do is we're just going to slice this and keep the form. And it's not to the doneness I want yet. It is still a very blue rare, but we're going to get it to that nice medium here in the final stages. Okay, so we're going to take this whole piece here, and we're going to put it back in the pan exactly how it was before we cut it. And we'll do the same thing with this tenderloin. A few pieces there. I'm going to put that back in there as well. And what we're going to do now is we're going to hit it with some beautiful clarified butter, and we're going to pour it all the way over this steak. Pop this into an oven at 425 for about 5 to 10 minutes. So we pulled out our T-bone that's been basting in the butter, and we're going to plate this up. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the bone out there. And then we're going to just take those pieces and put them on the plate. One more there, a little bit further. The tenderloin pieces. And because of the butter, it's salted butter, it's going to have a beautiful saltiness to it. You don't need to add anything else, but we will add just a little bit of that butter on top to finish it off on your plate. And this is a great steak if you want something to share with people. You know, you can cut it a little bit thicker if you want to get a little bit of a different doneness to it, but it's absolutely fabulous. And it's going to eat. If you want something a little bit more tender, you go to this side of the plate. If you want your traditional strip loin, which is going to be great, it's there, and everything is just going to be outstanding with it.